The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They're led out by a former national champion at Ohio State, standing 6'4". It's Will Howard.
And as we continually grade players, especially quarterbacks, this young man, second year in the NFL, guided his team into the playoffs, and now he wants to show the world that they should buy in on him because he wants to evolve from that young quarterback to that true team leader that takes his team deep in the playoffs.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Running left, it's Warren. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Howard. And he fends him off. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
That's their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback. And they'll run with a 2nd-round pick from April's draft. And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action. Here's Stroud. This one taken in by Stover. Yeah, he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Stroud. Short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
43-yard line.
Throwing again is Stroud. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. For the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Howard. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought second and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, second and a yard.
18.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hernandez. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
At the 31-yard line.
All right. 18.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
18.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's 3rd and 9.
All right.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And Stroud now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 2nd and 10.
All right.
They'll try the left side. Hernandez. And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Stroud looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Howard. He's got Burton here. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Handoff for Warren. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren, 62 yards. And the Steelers will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Houston set to take over. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hernandez. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Stroud to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Hernandez. And he is going to have a Texans first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Tony.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
3rd and 7.
All right.
Here's Stroud. Over the middle, complete. That's Higgins. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 4th down. Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Stroud sets up the play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again, it's Stroud. Throw left side to Higgins. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right.
Now Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Here we go.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it, the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's second down. Back to throw. Howard. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Looking to throw. Howard. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Texans will take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Let's go.
Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Here's 2nd and 10.
All right.
Stroud out of the gun here. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins as the first half is winding down. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead at 10-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
At the 21-yard line.
So halftime now here on Sunday Night Primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Chargers in the AFC West.
Teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the ball a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they make it even bigger plays in the passing game.
At the 49-yard line.
Here we go. 18, what's that?
Right back to him on first down. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
He'll complete this one to Collins. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Up the middle. A fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive of the second half. Instead, they cough it up.
Obviously not an ideal start when you're trying to get a little separation, and I can guarantee that they talked about that in the locker room. Let's get out there, start this quarter the right way. Let's try and put some points on the board and create some space.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20, and all the way down to the 5. 133 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Warren will try the right side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Off the bootleg. Howard. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jermaine Burton, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 14-10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. Charles, you got to think the number one goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
On the quick, right?
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Marks now on first and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
I haven't been a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, it's Hernandez. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. This is 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup.
Already.
Second and 8.
Stroud working out of the gun. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines, but incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
By Joey Porter Jr.
Already.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. Back to throw. Stroud. They set up the screen, Marks. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen at second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here goes Stroud again. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Collins, his second touchdown of the night. And the Texans, on the final play of the third quarter, have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. Now before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out. And they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Yeah, slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Houston, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw. Howard. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Back to throw. Howard. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line. And well short of the first down marker. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. It's taken to the 26. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Stroud. He'll swing this out to Marks. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
All right.
They'll try and run forward Marks. And this will be a Texans first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Texans first down.
On the quick,
1st
right?
and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Once more with Marks. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
All right. Tony.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Back to throw, and here's Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Yikes, terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And the Steelers set to take the field. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one complete to Burton. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Howard. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Here's 2nd down and 3. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A short one there to Fryermuth. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it, taking it right down Broadway. And this defense has broken it open as they return to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Well, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Fair bit. Now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Texans are moving on as we say so long, everybody.